finally got around to watching the Ironheart show that everybody was slandering and saying was so bad and was so awful. And of course, as expected, y'all are fucking yappers. A lot of people were just saying it's horrible because there's a black female lead, but we already knew that. And the other half of people who are saying it's horrible are just saying it because they're engagement farming. I just got done watching the first 3 episodes with my homeboy, and it was very decent. Other than the first episode that was a little bit slow, obviously because during that status quo stage, doing a lot of setting up and giving us information for the character, but other than that, I literally found myself like towards the end of the 3rd episode, Googling when does episode 4 come out, because the show is actually enjoyable. First of all, I really like the setting. I really like how they incorporated that urban setting and made it feel like a living part of the story and not just a backdrop. It felt like the fact that the story is taking place in an urban setting is definitely immediately relevant to what's going on in the story. Along with that, I love how they're portraying the themes of grief and how to cope and really deal with traumatic events that happen in your life and how that plays a role in what Riri decides to do and be in her future. I also thought the villain group, I guess I would have to call them villain group, that Riri gets involved with in the first couple of episodes were really interesting. It kind of felt more like a group of misfits rather than like a straight up villain group. That just kind of felt kind of new and refreshing. And finally, I love that contrast between like the magical aspect of the hood and the scientific aspect of Riri's suit and her being like an engineer and scientist and all that. But overall, I thought the show was very enjoyable and I'm actually looking forward to watching more of it. The first episode is pretty slow, like I said, so it's like a 6. Second episode is like a 7. And that last episode, I'm giving it like a strong 8.5. I think that last episode is really what got me invested. But anyway, let me know how y'all feel about this.